Integrals, if you have studied complete NCERT sums, go for new questions, and the first day try new questions and explore as much as possible. If not, study only NCERT, we don't have time. 10 exercise plus 1 miscellaneous exercise. If still you want to cut short, then I will tell you on the way what exercise you should focus and learn. Okay, first exercise, you have direct questions. If you know the standard formulas, you can work it out. There is nothing special about that. And second exercise, you have substitution, simple substitution questions like integral 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Okay, then such questions will be. Third exercise, you have trigonometric formulas which you studied in class 11. For example, for sine square x, how to integrate cos square x, sine cube x, cos cube x, sine x into cos x, product form converting into some formula. All those formulas, if you remember, you will be. Last few questions are there, which are little tricky questions also there. 1 by sine b minus a, you multiply up and down and manipulating that. Those questions and all, please have a look at it. Then we have special integrals. 6 identities we have. Integral 1 by root of a square minus a square, integral 1 by root of x square minus a square, integral 1 by root of a square plus x square. Then without root, integral 1 by root of integral 1 by x square plus a square, integral 1 by x square minus a square, integral 1 by a square minus x square. Those using the identities directly you can do. Some questions you need to do by completing the square method, bringing to one of that form and then apply. That is one exercise. And the fifth exercise, your partial fraction. If you want to study only one exercise, study partial fraction. 2 exercise means partial fraction, and the next exercise, integration by parts. Okay, so partial fraction, I don't want to tell, but the last few questions are there. A little more tricky questions are there. After substitution, you need to use partial fraction method. Do that. And integration by parts, you remember, first function into second function integral. Result is first function into integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first function into integral of second function. There you will have one more type question is there, integral e power x into f of x plus f dash of x, where it will be 1 mark if directly coming. Otherwise you have to do some manipulation and bring to the form e power x into f of x plus f dash of x. Then the result will be e power x into f of x. And the last exercise of indefinite integral is using the 3 special integrals. Integral root of, in the numerator only, root of a square plus x square, integral root of a square minus x square, integral root of x square minus a square. They are the lengthy formula, like x by 2 into that function plus a square by 2 into the log x plus. That depends upon the previous formula. How to arrange means, I have a video, you based on that I'll put the link, and you can learn the formula in a little more quicker way. Keep remembering. Then we have definite integrals. Definite integrals, first exercise direct questions only. What you do is you will do integral a to b f of x dx. After integration you put a to b limit, you will apply first upper limit f of b minus f of a. Then the next is substitution exercise. In substitution, please do not forget, if you change the variable, you should change the limit also. Until the end, if you are using a new variable, instead of x, if you are using t, your limit also should change accordingly. Otherwise, you have to bring back to the old variable, x variable, and you can use the first limit that you had it in the question paper. Otherwise, please remember this one. Then using the properties, which is little more important, definite integral questions, definitely. Which are the properties? Change of variable. Integral a to b f of x dx can be written as integral a to b f of t dt. Then change of limits. A to b can be written as b to a, provided you put a minus before that. Then splitting the limit. Integral a to b can be integrated integral a to c plus integral c to b, where c lies between a and b. For example, 2 to 5, I can integrate 2 to 3 and then 3 to 5. Modulus functions questions, we have to use the help of this one. Then another important property, integral a to b f of x dx can be written as integral f a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. It's little more comprehensive formally. Integral 0 to f of x dx can be written as integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Mostly used, very important property that one. Then integral 0 to 2a f of x dx can be written as 2 times integral 0 to f of x dx if f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x. If f of 2a minus x equal to minus f of x, then the result will be 0. So two options are there. 2 times 0 to f of x dx or 0. Next one also you have two results. Integral minus a to plus a, minus 3 to plus 3, f of x dx. The result is depending on what is f of x. Is it an odd function or even function? What is even function? X square is an example. X cube is odd function, because if you put x square minus, if you put negative x square, the square will get it, make it positive. In trigonometric function, sin x is what? Sin x is odd function, but cos x is even function. Cos of minus x is cos x. If the minus get absorbed, that is. So once again, integral minus a to plus a, f of x dx will be 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx. If it is even function, it will be 0 if it is odd function. That 0 coming questions will come in 1 mark. So please keep it in mind. Then we have got a miscellaneous exercise. Very standard questions are there. I completely worked out in YouTube. All miscellaneous sums and miscellaneous examples are also there. Please kindly work it out. Whichever you feel like, you can select and learn also if you don't have time. But when you go for exam, you should have that. Then some more substitution questions are there. If we keep telling, we have so many. What comes into my mind is like 1 by a plus b sin x, or 1 by a plus b cos x, or 1 by integral 1 by a sin x plus b cos x dx. In all these cases, what you need to do is sin x you substitute as 2 tan x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. Cos x you substitute as 1 minus tan square x by 2 by 1 plus tan square x by 2. These formulas we learned in class 11. That if you do, then after taking LCM, that 1 plus tan square x by 2 will go to the numerator, and which will act as c square x by 2. It will become derivative. Then you have to do tan x by 2 as t, and then you can go for that substitution method, and you can do. Another thing that is like if it comes integral 1 by a plus b sin square is coming. Sin square is coming or cos square is coming, then you multiply numerator and denominator by sec square, so that this will become tan square. If you multiply c square is 1 by cos square. This will become tan square. Here c square can be written as 1 plus tan square x. That c square which is in the numerator will act as the derivative when you put tan x equal to t. We keep telling, we have many questions like that to explore, but a minimum learning can be done. So again, if you want to limit the number of questions work, please do partial fraction and then integration by parts. We cannot learn all, but when you go for exam hall, before you enter exam hall, if you remember all the formula, then go through, see these sums will give you a confidence. The questions are looking simple, so you don't have anything much to understand, but techniques you will remember easily. Sometimes the moment you enter the exam hall, you see a technique and enter, you will easily remember the same question is there in the paper, you will be able to work out. Okay, happily study this one. Do not completely avoid this chapter, even if some of you feel it difficult. Do something about each question of integration. A little bit at least you should learn if you couldn't do those questions, because every mark counts. Okay, thank you.